Hello, welcome to the reading room with Sylvie here. Today we're going to do a pick a card reading, and it's going to be what are your friends feeling, thinking, and saying about you right now. Okay, so before we get started, timestamp down below, choose your group, enjoy your reading, and I'll see you there. Hello, group 1. Let's see what's going on. This represents you, the energy around you. So we'll start off with this card, and it's the Archangel Michael. I am grateful for the strength and the courage Archangel Michael brings to my life. So I really pick up that there's a lot of love, a lot of inspiration, a lot of good feelings. Things are good, surroundings are good, you're feeling good. The card represents you as you're jumping in to whatever you want to do. You feel inspired, you want to get started, something that you must do, and you're just enjoying yourself and your surroundings. So you're jumping right in without thought. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. So this really feels like you found your way, you found yourself, you're in tune with the universe, you're in tune with your feminine side. So you're really passionate and inspired. So that's, like I said, the energy around you. So what are your friends thinking, feeling, and saying about you? And under the circumstances, maybe what you're up to. Okay, so we're having movement, decisions, not feeling so good, and doing things together. I feel like your friend is feeling a little stuck, a little bit weary about what's happening, not sure, not really understanding it. So it could be more than one friend. It could be, your group of friends, or just one particular friend, a best friend. But either way, whoever your circle that you're around the most, like the closest ones to you, they're feeling a little bit, what's happening to you? Am I included? Like how do I fit in there? They're feeling like things are moving along and there's choices to be made. Things are really headed in a certain direction, but it seems good. Seems like, yeah, that could be the thing for sure. They're feeling like that's a good idea, but they want to be part of it, and they're wondering how can they become part of it. They don't want to be left out in your journey or where you're headed. They're a little worried about losing you. So yeah, they're feeling a little left out and wanting not to be, like want to join you into that. You're definitely inspiring them to get moving. So that's what they're feeling. Okay, so let's move on to what they're thinking. What are they thinking? Oh, all three at once. Well, they're thinking that things are great. Things can definitely happen. You're making things happen, and there's definitely choices there to be made. And yeah, they feel like you're going along just great. So they're thinking that that is the way to go. You're sort of like making them think about their own actions of what they could be doing themselves and how they could create their happiness and their fulfillment for sure. They're feeling like, wow, like maybe if I got moving, I wouldn't feel so stuck. Like, like maybe things could happen. But at the same time, they see you moving along, and they don't want to be left behind. So they're really thinking that this is absolute. They're feeling that they might be left behind, but they're also thinking it, and they don't want to. But they also see what good you do. So they don't want to hold you back. But they're definitely thinking about themselves, about what they could be doing to change how they feel. But at the same time, they want to stay in touch with you and maybe even join you in what you're doing or do similar. It feels positive. It feels like there's two sides. One is that you're showing them or making them realize what they could be doing by your actions and how happy you are and how you're taking on life and just going for it. So they really admire you and you inspire them. So what is it that they're saying about you? So we have two sets of message. So we'll start off with this one. They're talking about how they're feeling, how you're feeling, how some things have come to an end and new things are happening and starting. And they're talking about really how great you look, how great you seem to handle your life. They're really loving it. They're loving the fact that you are doing great. And they're happy for you. They're sincerely happy for you. They wish you the best. They want to see you manage it, complete it. Like they want to see you accomplish it. So they're rooting for you. Very good. They're very happy for you. But then you put this vibe out there that's really good, and people are picking it up too. So and this one is they're rethinking. They're rethinking what they want. They're rethinking about the whole concept of doing and following your emotions and feelings. Like I said, you're inspiring them. So they're talking about how what you're doing and how you're changing your life and how you're going with your emotions, and you just jump right in and you make decisions and you plan them. So you're not really jumping in, you definitely thought about your life, and then you plan something you want to do, but then you jump in. Like, you don't wait for the right timing or the right stuff. You don't wait to see that you are maybe lacking something. Who cares? Just go do it. And that's what you've been doing. So they talk about that, but also how it inspires them and how they should think about themselves in the same way. So you're having a really positive impact on your friends or friend, but they're the close ones to you. I'm not picking up on distant friends. Really, I'm picking up on your close friends. So is there anything you need to know? Should you know? Okay. So I feel like there's lots to say. So I'm going to take them all. I really have a feeling that there's 3 things that need to be talked about. So the first one is that you're doing really, really good and you're on the right page, and to keep dreaming, keep doing. So there's lots of clues and lots of messages, lots of mail. So either however you get your mail, email or actual mail, but I feel like there's some of them have stamps on them. So whatever that means to you. Also, yeah, your dreams are right in front of you, and it's all possible. The way you're going about things is really good. You're following your intuition, you're following your passion, you're following your inspiration, and that is something you should know to keep going and keep doing. The other thing is your wishes. Hold back a little bit on some of your wishes or some of the things that you want to do. Don't do them all at once. Do one and then do another and then do another. The other thing is hold back on also sharing about all your dreams and ambitions. Like, maybe just let some out of the bag and leave the others in there for more later. Because if you overwhelm, then people around you may get overwhelmed because you're doing so good, and they may not appreciate all of what you want to do. So hold some of it back. Not saying that they wouldn't be there for you, but that's how I'm going to leave it. So the other one is you have choices on how to go about doing things. And yeah, there's some that have little snags in them. Like, you are definitely obtaining your wish and going for it. But the thing is, sometimes there will be a little something that pops up that kind of sets you back or may set you back. But you have choices how to handle it. It's not like you have to stop. Just alter what needs to be altered, change up what needs to be changed up, but keep going. So those are the 3 messages that you need to know or should know, or a little something they want you to know. Hello, group 2. Let's see what's going on. This is about your friends. This is your energy. And this is the card that represents you. So let's start off with your energy. Well, we'll start off with this one. Reach for your dreams. It says, I am the creator of my own dreams and achieve them with confidence. So you definitely have plans and you know it, and you're definitely going to be doing them, and you have a really a pure, honest direction that feels great for you. You're following your true self, your true path. You're being honest with yourself. And this represents you. Oh, well, you're succeeding. You're doing well. You're definitely managing what you want to manage. So you're doing very good for yourself. You're very inspired, and you're also feeling good. And life is actually doing pretty good for you. And this one here says, I let go of my shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. So I don't feel like it's actually looking at someone particular, but I feel like it's more like you found yourself. You found your purpose or your true path or your true passion. But you found yourself in a way that is you're being inspired to continue and fulfill this need. So you're on the right track. You have a new way of feeling. So what does your friends think? So what are they feeling? What are they saying about you? The whole deck is reversed, so these cards go this way. Okay, so this is what your friends are feeling. Oh, well, that maybe you're rushing into things a bit more, and that you're quite argumentative. You're being stubborn. You're definitely rushing into things that maybe you're not prepared for, or that you're not seeing in front of you that clear, but you persist and you insist, and you definitely feel like this is definitely the way to go. You want them to follow you or join you. You're quite bossy. You're quite they're feeling like you're bossing the group around, or you're bossing yourself or like them around. Like you're being quite strong and focused on your dreams and on what you discovered. And you're trying to convince them to do the same. Well, so that's what they're feeling. And I feel like it's a group of friends. It's not just one friend. But also they're not against it. I mean, it does feel sort of exciting and right. They're not like saying no. I feel like they're kind of like, they're getting it. They're sort of like starting to feel like, wow, maybe you're onto something. But change, they weren't too, they were feeling like you're trying to change them or change things around, or maybe, be the leader of the group kind of thing, and yet you're rushing into what you need. Something like that. Okay, so there's two sets of message. It could be your group is divided in their thinking, or they're debating. I feel like there's a lot of talk. So this is what they're thinking. They're thinking about it. So it's divided. So they're not really sharing this yet. Or maybe they are. I don't know. I feel like there's talk involved in this. So this is how they feel. Anyway, this is how they think. I mean, they're thinking about the changes and how successful you are, and how you started something new, and how you go around exploring life, and how life comes in mysterious ways, and things, how life changes. And so they're reflecting. So you got part of your group that's reflecting, and the other part of the group says, yeah, this is a new beginning, this is really good. So they're really reflecting both. Some are reflecting on the journey itself, and then the others are reflecting on how the changes come in, and how it feels, and how it affects everyone. And the other one is about starting themselves, or how they should maybe follow you. It's a new way of thinking, new beginning, new inspirations. So they're kind of like thinking the same, but one's more in depth half your group is philosophing. And the other half is like just thinking about more of the reality of it. So what are they saying? They're on the same track. So when they're talking about you and when they're discussing things, is how good how great and how good you're doing, and how wonderful, and the strength and the passion and where you're headed. But they don't want you to leave them behind. They don't want to be left behind, or that you're leaving things that you're not attached to any longer. You're changing, and whatever don't serve you, you're just forgetting about it. But they really think that is awesome. That is something that's wonderful. And they wish you well. And yeah, they are like admiring you. And they want you to do good. And also they feel that if you leave the past behind, that's not such a bad idea. So they are talking how great you're doing, for sure. They're definitely wanting you to do the best for your life and for yourself. They're definitely they have your back. Very loyal group of friends, and they're very good. Their thoughts are very good about you. So what is it that they would want to say to you, or they wish you knew, or some advice for you? What do they have? I don't feel like this is from the universe. It's from your friends. If they could tell you this without offending, I guess. I did feel like there was another message, so I continued. Usually I stop at 3, but... Okay, so one opinion, one advice is definitely that you should live for the moment. You should, whenever you're changing things up, or you're going on your journey, or you're following your path or your passion or whatever, you should live for the moment. Don't rush it. Enjoy what you're doing and reflect on it, and think about the future. Yes, think about how the past affected you, but for sure, but definitely live the moment. Live the now. Feel it, not live it, but feel your steps. And also here, there's another thing. Assess yourself. Check. I know I got it. Sometimes they think that you should give yourself a reality check. Don't get too carried away without staying real and seeing your potential. They feel like you're going to make it. You're going to definitely do it, but take time to rest and then go again. So there's quite a few things here. And then the other one is, oh yeah, just enjoy and share. Share on what you found. Share on your journey. Share with the world. Share, the universe is there guiding you. They feel that you're definitely onto something, and they want to enjoy your journey with you. They want to be there for you. Okay, group 3, let's see what's going on. This represents you, your energy, and then we'll get into the reading about your friends. So far, celebrate your life. I celebrate every day with honor and respect for life on Mother Earth. So you're embracing life, you're celebrating your life, you're enjoying what's around you, how you're feeling. And this one says, through prayer and meditation, I create ripple effects of peace in my world. So you're feeling very content, very fulfilled, very happy. You're following your intuition. You're being inspired. You're creating. You're doing lots. But this is how you're feeling. This is the energy you're putting out. But also that you have lots to do, and you're fighting for what you want. You're fighting for your place in this world, and you're not going to give up. And yeah, so whether people are with you or against you, you're definitely not going to give up. So let's see what's going on. How are your friends feeling? I feel like this one too. So I feel like there's quite a bit for your friends. So let's start off with this pile, and that seems to be like this. So it's 3 different group of friends that you have, or 3 different persons. Could be, you have to place it anyway. There's definitely, you're doing well. They're feeling like you're on the right track. You're doing well. The world is opening up to you. You're manifesting what your wishes and your wants, and you're doing a good job. Good on you for doing what you're doing. This is one group of friends so happy for you. They're feeling the love. They're feeling the celebration. They're feeling this inspiration. Yeah, absolutely. There's someone that's a little bit weary about this. They would like to do the same or join you or accept what you're doing, but they're having a hard time. They just don't know how to open up so much. So they might be the one that you're feeling like there's someone that's not for you or not joining you, and you're having a little bit of discussions. Well, they definitely are having a hard time. They want to do good by you. They want to feel good for you, but it's not quite there yet. And then you have your other friends that are definitely dreaming, seeing your dreams, seeing your future, seeing what you're going for, seeing how hard it is, how much effort you put in, and how you're going to go about doing it. They're also feeling that they could be doing the same, like they're on the same page. You feel like, well, you know what, you're doing it, I could do it too. So, but they see that it's not easy, and you inspire them. They appreciate all the efforts you put into your life and how you go about it. And yeah, they feel good for you. They really feel like, this is the way to be. So, what do they think? That's how they feel, but what do they think? So your group of friends are all in the same thinking, is that, the things are happening and it's good and good for you. You're creating your life the way you should be. You're setting things in motion. Things are coming in. It's almost like they can see why you're doing good, and they see the results of it, and they see that the effects of it, and they see that. So they're thinking that great job on you, good for you. And they're thinking that is the thing to do, and they think that you're on the right track. So they all think the same, that how great you're doing and good for you. They seem to have different emotions, different way of dealing with their emotions, but when it comes to thinking about you, they all have that same good for you and happy for you and sincerely happy for you. They're on your side. They're definitely a good friends that want to just follow you along with the ride of life, Yeah, good friends. This is what they're saying. So they're talking about the envy, the jealousy, they're venting. Like, so they talk maybe not so positive about you and your experience, because they feel jealous. They feel like you're doing so much better, and sometimes they don't react right. So they talk about that. Someone starts it and they kind of like all follow suit. But then they realize that how nasty that is, or how that's not good, or that they shouldn't be doing that. Like, they realize on their own as they talk, and then they switch it up to, yeah, well, no, you're doing really good, and and good for you. And so a lot of the times the talk starts off negative about all their insecurities and their jealousy and the envy, and they wish they had, or don't want to lose you, or like to control you a little bit better. I don't know. They have all this negative thoughts, but they talk about it. They openly talk about it. But they do regret it. They think, wow, that's not good. We shouldn't be doing that. We shouldn't be talking about that. And then they try to correct it into something more positive and more meaningful, and put out the best foot. So at the end, they all like know that what you're doing is really great, and they are on your side. They just get little sidetracked and wish that it was them. So I don't know what you're doing that's so great, but so what is it that they wish they could tell you, or they would have something to tell you? This is your friends. Like, if they were going to say something to you, what would they say? Okay, so we have 3 messages. One, they would say that believe in yourself, believe in your path, believe in what you're doing. Don't stop, keep going. We're there for you. We're loyal to you. Yeah, so they're very positive when it comes to that. The other one is, oh my goodness, you manifest your life the way you want and your dreams, and you're such an inspiration. Your choices are so good, and you chose well, and they're proud of you. They're very proud of you. And the other one is, if you feel stuck, realize that you're not. Don't ever feel like you can't do, because you'll find a solution. So there are your messages.